I'm a real estate attorney in Larchmont, and my garage is full of all the archive files of my clients, and this is the perfect place for me to store past files. Many lawyers dispose of past files, but I keep them, and so I always have them available for my clients, and this is the perfect facility to do that. It's close, it's convenient, it's clearly well constructed, and I think it will be a great facility for me personally, and I'm looking forward to signing up.
If this was my unit, you would save my marriage. All of the stuff that my husband does not want to throw away would be perfect here. I think he would disagree with me, but I love him nonetheless. And my entire basement is filled with electronics, computers, and things that are going to be worth something someday, maybe. But we need a place to put it. So what's better place than this?
What I would store archives from my decades in state and local government, since I do retain all sorts of things because you never know when you're going to need a document. So I would have no problem filling this large unit with things that hopefully will be useful to people in the future.
I would store a car, if possible. A Ferrari.
Well, we have some furniture that we've been waiting to have picked up to donate, and it's been a month, and the debate was how do we get it someplace to get it out of the living room. We now have about 3 sofas and 14 chairs in our living room. So if we can tie in pickup service or rental of a truck with the storage, that would be absolutely terrific. But we have a lot of old boat stuff. We have a lot of, it's amazing as you get older how much stuff you haven't thrown out, that you figure somebody's going to need it someday if you live long enough. This would be a good, safe place to keep it.
I would feel comfortable storing whatever I had. Furniture, definitely. It's climate controlled, so I wouldn't be concerned about anything not being preserved properly. And it seems to be more than secure, so I don't think I'd put my dog in here, but I would put my household belongings in here.
I thought of 2 things. I would store all of my husband's belongings and cars, because he has too many. And I was thinking some really bad kids could also be stored here. But seriously, I think that, when you're downsizing in your homes as just a resident, there's a lot of opportunity here to be able to keep things that might be special that you want in the future that you no longer can take with you, and are going to be safe and sound being kept here.
I might put my family in here for about a week for vacation, and then I'd put all the stuff that I shouldn't have bought last year in here.
Probably half of my attic right now and part of my basement still have probably need for another 2 or 3 of these. Actually, we were talking about this before. Not only is this good for individuals and homeowners such as myself with their own stuff, this is actually, the Village of Mamaroneck pays to store some of its material and paperwork in other areas because they don't have enough room. This is a great facility, and I might note, not only is it a green building, but it's probably safe and climatically controlled. They don't have to worry about anything rotting out. So it's a fantastic new addition to the Village of Mamaroneck. Adds to the allure and the availability of the chief cheerleader to say, we are #1 and you guys are #1 in the #1 village.
I think I would put all of my comic book collections that I've been having since age 16, because eventually my wife might throw them away. So to be able to put them here, that's what I would do.
God bless America, land that I love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet
Yes.
Christine is the lead singer of my band. So.
Christine, thank you. That was beautiful.
City
That's
Field.
it. That's it.
City Field. Huh?
Billy Joel Friday, you Saturday. How's that? Well, welcome everybody. We're not, but thank you all for being here today. I'm John Ravitz. I'm the Executive Vice President and COO of the Business Council of Westchester, and I've had the honor of playing this role in 3 separate occasions, right on this property. The first was when Sean and Chris were ready to put shovel to the ground, and we all were there to gather to see it, and we saw the work on the sketches and the designs of what it was going to look like. And then just a few short weeks ago, we were back here for the final topping, and they had done so much in really tough circumstances because we all lived through last winter. And yet Chris and Sean were able to keep schedule and keep moving forward, and now we're here today to see really the fruits of all of their work and their company's work. And at the Business Council of Westchester, we're just so proud of the Murphy brothers because they are what we really want to always talk about when we talk about businesses in Westchester. Talking about people who have vision, talking about people who understand that not only when you're an employer you have to take care of your employees, but you want to be really mindful of the community that you live in and support the community that you live in. And the Murphy brothers have done that, not just in Mamaroneck, but all over Westchester County. So it's really today an opportunity for us to say congratulations and thank you. So,
Thank you.
Daniel Sarnoff, who's the Assistant Village Manager of the town of Mamaroneck. Ernie Odiniera, how'd I do, Ernie? All right, Town Councilman and Deputy Supervisor for the town of Mamaroneck. Rich Singerland, is he here yet? From the Village Manager. The Fire Chief, Craig Castella. Castorella. Fire Chief, Tracy. Not here, great. Police Chief, Chris Leahy. Not here yet. And then we have Village of Mamaroneck Trustee Leon Potok. Is Leon here? Okay, they're stuck in the rain. Village of Mamaroneck Trustee Elisa Miller. All right, and Village of Mamaroneck Trustee David Finch. Right here. And Village of Mamaroneck Trustee Lou Santoro. All right, Lou, thanks for being here. We do have some elected officials out of here that I'm going to call on. The first that I'm going to ask to say a few words is one of the architects of really the team that has brought economic development back to Westchester County, and that is our Deputy County Executive, Kevin Plunkett.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John, very much. You should know John and the Westchester Business Council are coming off a successful dinner last night here in Westchester County, attended by over 700 people. And John, congratulations to you and Marcia Gordon. And we're also thankful to the Murphy brothers because you just sponsored the Food Bank's Great Chef's Night last week. So Murphy brothers are making a mark in Westchester on a number of different levels. And it's my great honor to represent our county executive, Rob Astorino. And as John just alluded to, I'm very pleased to be part of the economic development team in Westchester County that works with companies like the Murphy brothers to create jobs and to do it in an environmentally sensitive way. I'm joined by Bill Mooney, who's the director of our economic development team. Bill has worked with the Murphy brothers, and the Murphy brothers have set the example here in Westchester County. I, too, have been privileged and honored, like John said, to be at the groundbreaking, the topping, and the ribbon cutting. But you know why? And why it's important to be here? Because it's the message that's sent by a responsible development team like Murphy brothers, not just here in Mamaroneck. I had the privilege of being the village attorney for 4 years in Mamaroneck, during from 2002 to like 2006, so I know all about this part of the village. I know the good work being done by our mayor, Norm, over here. And together as a team, working with responsible developers who think of people first, think of their employees, think of the public first, and then go do responsible projects. That's what Westchester County needs, and the Murphy brothers are a prime example of that. So on behalf of Westchester County Executive Rob Astorino, the entire county team, Chris, Sean, Mike, all the employees of Murphy brothers, congratulations. I know this is just a step, but keep up the good work. Thank you. John?
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. And again, I also want to recognize Bill Mooney, who is the Director of Economic Development, and for all his hard work. As I said, we have some elected officials that we'd like to call up to say a few words. First, the Assemblyman for this area, Assemblyman Steve Otis.
Well, congratulations, Chris and Sean. Murphy Brothers is a great company, and it's a company, you gentlemen, you believe in growth, you believe in the future and doing creative things. You're doing that in the environmental front, but I've seen your work throughout Westchester for a few decades, and I'm proud to be a friend and proud to be here for this, which is a great building, and I too was here at the groundbreaking a few months ago. You built this rather quickly, which is good also, so future clients know that they work quickly and do good quality work. But congratulations for all that you do for economic development and growth. We believe in the future of the village of Mamaroneck, the future of Westchester County, and you guys are doing a great job. Honored to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Assemblyman. You always want to call, as a former elected official, you always want to call on an elected official that brings something to read. So we're going to ask the Mamaroneck Town Supervisor, Nancy Segilson, to come on up. Nancy?
Good afternoon, everyone. I also am so pleased to be here because Murphy Brothers is such a great corporate citizen of our community. And they're so great in so many ways because they contribute to so many causes and participate in so much in the village and in the town. I get a lot of emails from the Murphy Brothers. And I think it's great, though, because it reminds me how much you're doing. And I feel proud to have you in our community. I'm especially pleased that this is a green building. As you all know, I hope, that the environmental arena is my area of interest and focus. And in the town of Mamaroneck, we're working hard to reduce our energy footprint. We're working hard to save money. And this is a great way to do it. So to have a prime example of a green building here in our community, a brand new building, is really exciting. I have a proclamation that is signed by myself and my town board members. Today we have Ernie Odierna here and Jane Elkindini. And it is congratulating you on this wonderful accomplishment and thanking you for your commitment to the community.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And finally, I guess, one of the things that the Murphy Brothers have obviously been able to do is to help the mayor talk about new and exciting things that are happening in his village and in his town. And so we're very glad that the mayor could be here today. I know he's a week away from Election Day, so he's probably knocking on a lot of doors. But Mayor Rosenblum, thank you for being here.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here once again, not only representing the friendly village of Mamaroneck, but as its chief cheerleader. And there's a lot of reasons to cheer because of the Murphy Brothers. While everybody thinks it went up very fast, I know for a fact that this is definitely not what you call an expedited project. And hopefully the next building that goes up will be much sooner because the proof of the pudding is here. The village of Mamaroneck, I continuously brag, is #1. It's been rated #1 in New York State by 3 different CNN Money magazine and 2 real estate firms. Of course, Nancy will say that the town shares in it, which is true. However, as a 3rd generation, I remember this as a lumberyard. And the real key to the village of Mamaroneck and its success is that while we continue to develop, as any municipality must continue to develop, or whether it be Westchester County, to help those people stay here and a diversity. And you guys represent not only a business, but the best, what I think the village of Mamaroneck is. That our people at our business, that our residents, you guys have been around for a long time, lifetime residents, and you also give back to the community. Many of you may not know, I know the town is doing it, and the village of Mamaroneck's working with the Murphy Brothers for a microgrid. One of only 83 in the entire state of New York, and 10 in this area, of which hopefully will go into the 2nd stage. And that is not for Murphy Brothers. That is for the village of Mamaroneck, the police department, the fire department, and local businesses to stay in areas that are hit by calamities. Well, and the best thing I also learned a long time ago is, as a politician, don't talk too long. So I congratulate you both.
Thank you very much.
And it's a pleasure and an honor to have you in the village of Mamaroneck.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. At the Business Council of Westchester, we've gotten to know Sean and Chris and the family over the years. We gave them, they were the family-owned honorees of our Hall of Fame just 2 years ago. And so all of us know the legends of Sean and Chris. We know as young boys, they started taking out wagons into the back of, and the woods of Mamaroneck, and they built their first fort, which probably had air conditioning and solar paneling. And, again, you're talking about two entrepreneurs, you're talking about two visionaries, you're talking about two community leaders, and you're talking about two business leaders that the county exec, the deputy county exec, the mayor, the town supervisor, as they go and continue to recruit businesses to come to Westchester, just as we do at the Business Council of Westchester, it's so easy to say, look at what the Murphy brothers have done. Congratulations, both of you.
Thank you very much, everybody. Got a little, my cheat notes here. So this has been a long time coming. We've been working on this particular project almost 6 years. And I want to, again, thank all the elected politicians and John for being here. And same with you, Kevin. Everybody's been great. Appreciate everybody coming. Also, all the county executives here. But that one of the features here, as we have mentioned, is green structure. This building is actually 60% more efficient than your standard building like this. We have Dow solar shingles on the roof. We use spray foam insulation on the whole place. We have air source heat pumps for heat, and we have all LED lighting throughout the whole building so that our utility costs would be much lower than normally, 60% lower. So that's great. Thank you. Let's see. And again, I just want to thank everybody for coming. So that's all I have to say.
Yeah, well, yes, I want to thank everybody, all, including our families, with all the support, all our friends, all our subcontractors, and all the local officials that have been really fantastic, yeah, and all of our employees of Murphy Brothers. Thank you very much for all the support.
There you
go. Here we go.
We're going to turn the scissors over.
Should we get behind it?
And 3. 1, 2, 3.
Go ahead, bro. Oh, go ahead. We need sharp. Official. One more for a picture. Go ahead. Oh, one more. There's a fight. I can tell you it again. Hold it. Reattach it, please.
We welcome Murphy Brothers to the Village of Mamaroneck. This is a great building. It's a great start to what we're looking to do in this particular area, the industrial area. We're revitalizing this, and we needed an anchor tenant and someone who could really show this neighborhood what it could be about. And so thank you so much for coming here. We really appreciate it.
I'm Laura, and this is Marcia, and we are the sales and facility managers at Mamaroneck Self Storage. We want to congratulate Sean and Chris on building this facility, and we're excited to meet everybody in the neighborhood, and come on by.
Congratulations to Sean and Chris and the entire Murphy Brothers organization. This is so exciting. This is an LED building. This is a community resource. And the important thing is Murphy Brothers is investing in the future of the Village of Mamaroneck with a service that residents are going to need in terms of a storage option and an environmentally sound storage option, a beautifully built building. I'm very excited to be here and support Murphy Brothers in anything they do, because they do all sorts of things. They are all stars in the civic life of this county and also in the business life of this county. Congratulations.
I'm here to represent Sterling National Bank, previously Hudson Valley. I've had a long, long history with the Murphys, actually since they first went into business. And this has been a pleasure for us to be part of this and to be able to finance this wonderful, wonderful building here, and we're very, very proud of them. And I also want to say, wearing a slightly different hat for a minute, that I also am here representing the Mamaroneck Chamber of Commerce. And we appreciate all of the support that Murphy always gives to the village and to the chamber and to all of the residents and merchants in this wonderful village.
Congratulations, Murphy Brothers. This facility is fabulous. I myself am going to rent a storage space here. I think this is what the community needs, and I'm so grateful that you've decided to stay here and put all your efforts into the community, both developing a space like this and all the other charitable organizations you contribute to. We're glad you're here, and stay as long as you can.
This is Kim Martelli from KTM Architect, wishing wonderful congratulations to the Murphy brothers and the whole Murphy family for completing and getting ready to open Mamaroneck Self-Storage. I'm very proud to be part of this opportunity, and I look forward to more great things to come.
Congratulations to Sean and Chris. I'm so proud to have been part of the topping off ceremony. I keep telling all the people that I drive around, we have to make a detour to show you the building that's going up that's really green and really serves a purpose, and my name is up on the top. Now, no one else is going to see that name, but I know it's there, and I'm so proud to know you guys. And when we have our budget discussions and we think of projects that might make sense for the town, I think I know who might be able to build them, and how we can store some of our stuff here in this wonderful facility and not have to worry about deterioration because of the elements and the fact that it's close and we can get it if we need it. Surplus computer equipment, records and files makes a lot of sense. It's also a good little sound studio, which we were talking about earlier. But anyway, it's a perfect example of what forward-thinking business people can do in cooperation with government and help give back to the community. It's absolutely great, and I'm so proud of you all. Thank you.
I'm Michael Coughlin, Coughlin Insurance Services, and we have had the good fortune of working with Murphy Brothers for probably more than 22 years. I actually also worked for Murphy Brothers fresh out of college, and I've known Sean and Chris and what they've done for our community here in Larchmont, Mamaroneck, and southern Westchester, as well as southern Connecticut, for over 22 years. I just want to congratulate both Sean and Chris on the unbelievable job that they've done in actually constructing this mini storage facility, and I wish them the best of luck. And as longtime customers of mine and good friends, I couldn't think of two more capable men to do this. Thank you.
So, Michael, you're sitting in a self-storage unit. If this was your unit, what would you store here?
I would be storing anything that was valuable to the family that we just didn't have space for at the moment, or if I was thinking about moving or downsizing, I'd be using a facility like this to put anything from kids' bicycles to lawnmowers that might not be any more in use, to artwork, to be honest with you, because this place is unbelievably clean and kind of a first-class operation.
This is Henry Trask with Betco. We're a manufacturer of self-storage buildings throughout the world. We supplied and installed this building for Chris and Sean, and it was just an honor to work with them. They're very cooperative and we're very savvy to all phases of construction. I wish them the best of luck, and we'll continue to aid them in any way we can.